Hi folks, welcome to episode 3. If you're still with us, thanks very much. Now, what this is a bit of the story so far of us guys getting Perry flying for the season. Now, for those that don't know, Perry is our Jerseyker peregrine falcon. He is a tribred falcon. He's 3 different species all rolled into one. Now, a bit of a backstory for him. So originally, he belonged to some guys that we knew, and they wanted to use him for hunting. He wasn't really very good at what they were asking him to do, basically. He didn't want to fly how they wanted him to fly, so he ended up in an aviary for about a year or so, and then he joined us. We tried to get him flying last year. We had him flying free a couple of times, but he wasn't very good at hitting the lure. So it got towards the end of the season. We put him back in molt, and now we're trying again with him. However, we've had a lot more success this time round than we did the first time round. So what you're going to see is us guys getting Perry going again, getting training. Now, to finish off, we know we've still got to do some fitness training with him, but the basics are all there. And just to put it into kind of sort of context, what some of the stuff you're going to see is you're going to see him out and about before we cut him loose and before we fly him free on what we call a creance, which is basically a training line. Now, the reason for the training line is while he's still learning, there is a very high chance that he might bypass the lure completely and fly off into the wild blue yonder. So we keep him on the creance just to keep control of him a little bit better. Now, some of this sometimes might look a little bit messy. We had a bit of a hiccup with one of the creants on one of the days as he tried to loop round and it got stuck in the guttering. However, we got him off and we went for take 2. So you'll see all that as well. Also as well, in the video, you're going to see me and Pete again. You're going to see Jack. And now, during this video, Pete does a very good commentary because what he's also doing is he's doing a running commentary for Jack as well, who was just learning all this. This is all brand new to Jack as well. So this is quite a good learning curve for him. Also, you're going to see Barney in the video as well. He was down with us one day at the centre, giving us all a little bit of a helping hand and getting himself right stuck in with it all as well, which was great. Also as well, at some point, I think you're going to see him swinging the lure. But anyway, so yes, in this video, it's basically the progression of Perry so far. For where we are now, where he's now free flying and we're just building up his stamina. So hopefully you'll enjoy this one and we'll see you all a little bit later. Can I ask you to hold the clearance? As if he remembers what he's doing.
Hey?
It's as if he remembers what he's doing.
Do you want it opening full?
No, about where it is, but it'll
Okay.
do. So my fingers have gone cold. Wait, you. Do you want to stand down by the that bit there for us, mate? Because I want to stand about there when I drop the. Right, you gonna go on there for me? Oh. There you go. Come on then. We just want a straight catch. No messing about, just come and grab it. We're going to do on the floor for you.
Is she in training?
Watch it.
What do you like?
Probably wanted to go off a loop and try and come back. The problem we had last time with him is he wouldn't hit the lure, would he? Oh.
I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, eat it. That's what you do with it.
And all the feathers coming out. Single peregrine.
Yeah.
Don't like feathers.
I only want to do one with him anyway, and then jump him up because it's been a while since he's been out of the way. So as before, he used to run. As soon as he'd eaten that, he'd run up and jump up onto you.
Yeah.
And I want him to get back onto that habit before we even attempt to send him anywhere else.
You're not normally a flyer at the moment.
No. So we flew it last year, didn't we? When he chuffed off into the woods.
Do you know what? I honestly don't remember.
Do you not?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he come in and he was circling and he went for about 4 or 5 passes and then just wouldn't hit the lure and then swanned off into the woods and we had to go and find him. Which he attempted twice to come down to the lure, didn't do it.
Yes, I
then
remember.
Yeah. And then he landed on the floor and ran about 50 yards through the woods and jumped up for us.
I do remember now, yes.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So. Make a mess on Steve's lawn.
Ball.
Yeah. Come on in. Come on, up you get. Up you pop. There we go. Ugh.
So we really are starting from afresh, aren't we?
Hey?
Really is starting from afresh.
Yeah. However, he wasn't trying to run off or anything like that, so that'll do for now. There we go. Getting me being used to being back out and around people and feeding with people and all that sort of jazz. Video in. See if he even attempts to grab the bloody thing today. Day 2 in the Big Brother outdoors.
If you're going to say it, do the accent.
Day 2 in the Big Brother house. That's a really poor one, wasn't it?
That was terrible.
It was, wasn't it? Is that Day 2 out with Perry though, isn't it?
Yeah. I should narrate this like an F1 person. Yeah.
Maybe he might need to come down a little bit in weight.
Ever so slightly by the looks of him.
Yeah, because he's lucky, but so we're gonna go then. Just straight at it, Perry. That's what we want.
Can I fit both of you on this screen? No.
If you hit the 0.6 thing at the bottom, you get a broader angle on the camera.
Hey, there we go. You learn something new every day.
Why, I hate crayons. He nearly had that then.
Nearly.
When he went through it, because it... Yeah.
And even though that may not have gone perfectly, what I love about Perry is his manners
Yeah.
on the law. I mean, I'm a bit of a stranger to him. I'm, feet away from him, and he is not bothered in the slightest.
See, last time we had him out, he'd run like half the length of the
Yeah.
field to jump up to your glove.
Hey, buddy. There you go. Right, his manners are impeccable. Aren't they, little man?
And that's the other thing, because he's not been out on the law or anything for a while. It's just his... The other thing I want to get him back onto is the way he comes off the lure and straight up to your glove.
Yeah.
He ain't going anywhere with that, no. You can stay there.
Step back in case I'm a bit scary.
Big scary feet.
Aye. Yeah, I think if you were to shave that little bit more off of him,
Yeah.
you might end up with him being just a little bit more chill.
If he goes up there and eats it up there.
Better than being in the bushes and the hedges.
Yeah, it is. I'll see if he'll jump to my glove for food from there.
Yeah.
You don't bother about eating it, no way. Right, he's got some more food.
Look at the mess you've made all over me perch.
Yeah, Pete's got to clean that up in a minute. I know we could probably go for another lure swing to see if it, but I think today, just get him to...
That's a relatively positive note, I'd say, for him today. Doing well, even though he's getting food stuck on his beak. He's piggy. You can definitely see the peregrine part of him with that pigginess.
I don't know, like, Hannah's just as bad.
Yeah, Hannah is terrible. Nipper, however, he just covered me in fluff.
Yeah.
He plucked every single individual piece of fur and feather off that thing.
Come on, then. Jump for it if you want it. Thank you. And now this is where the creance is going to be paid. Oh, he got a leg.
He's got two legs, actually, bud.
Yeah,
Most
no.
birds do.
Ah, come from there then. Come on. Right, so collect him up this time then. just keep going with him.
Yeah. Attempt number 2.
No, 3.
Attempt number 3. Cut the first bit.
Yeah.
So, for a bit of context, so obviously it's the next day from yesterday, as you may have guessed. Very windy, very wet so far today, very cold. And he's had to be indoors for most of it so he doesn't get drenched. So this may not work out in our favour. But it's only worth giving him a shot and seeing what happens.
We'll see.
And working from that, yeah. Amazing. Amazing.
That'll do.
One of the shortest videos you're ever going to see, but that was fantastic.
So, he needs to be at about 1.7.5-ish when
Yeah.
we're flying to be keen enough to hit
That
the
extra quarter to half off from yesterday
Yeah.
really clicked. And what time did we fly yesterday? Was it earlier than that?
No, about the same time.
No, it was before the family encounter.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. So yeah, it was
So he's
about.
naturally hungry and it's later in the day.
Yeah.
And yeah, work wonders on him.
Do you know what I might have to do as well? So I might have to start bringing a microphone to. Because it'll hear us from here, but.
No, that was good, that.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to come at me so quick, to be fair.
But as soon as he saw you reaching even, he was
off,
oh,
wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, as soon as that became a proper offer, that was great timing as well from the throw. Right, nailed it.
Literally. I do like that Joe greyishness to it, like in with the blue. It's that head, and I don't just mean that it's there upwards. It's like the eyes and the cap. Yeah, from the back, if you just see it mantled, it look like a female Perry, wouldn't it? Yeah, Perry, maybe even Perry Saber. Yeah. Done? I'm not picking you up. There you go. Need to work on that, Perry, man. Yeah. I'm not doing snatching and grabbing and running off with it. No. That's me fingers, sorted.
Right, are you done?
And do a video on how to correctly wrap a lure in a crayon slime net for people.
Yeah. Tony wrapped it the other day. It was all on one side.
What I love with Tony is he just admits, he's like, yeah, I'm going to get it wrong and you're going to have to suffer with it, guys.
Yeah.
Alright.
So your beans.
I think he'd be a homebody if he did set him loose. What do you ask? I know you ended up through the woods, but was that a wind thing? Was that
Bit,
a
yeah.
space thing? Or?
A bit of both. It wasn't.
Yeah.
I don't think he was aiming to fly off. But
That's
just
what ended up
that's
happening.
what ended up happening.
That is a strong wind now, actually, isn't it?
Turn this way around. It's not sitting the best on the glove bolt, but
So we're just hit 5 minutes in,
Yeah.
and we're done and dusted. Like, what a good training session for him. What a high note.
So yeah, if you and Jack over the weekends can, if you get time, bring him out, have a go.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, you do the link. There.
Yeah, he's be a bit of time before he's ready for that, innit? Bless him.
Yeah, Jack's a new guy that started with us. You may see him on some videos at some point. However, this is his first job and also his first time working with Falcons, full stop. So during the training session, it's probably not a good idea to have a trainee on a trainee bird. It's probably not the best combination. So Pete knows what he's doing. So over the weekend, while I'm not here, Pete's going to film some videos for us as well, hopefully as well.
I'm going to give everyone a heads up, my phone is much worse quality than this.
But we'll see where we go. And then when we're flying free, that's when we'll make the video and release it, I think.
Yeah.
We'll make it all in one. So yeah, you might see some bits already from different videos, but yeah.
Right, I think on that note, folks, good night, good evening, goodbye. We'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
So guys, at it again with Perry. We've skipped a day because yesterday was absolutely torrential rain, really high winds, and he's had a little bit more food than what he should have usually had. So he's a little bit podgy, but he's also raring to go, which is hopefully good news for us. We're using Jack's phone, and we've had to lean it against a tree at the moment, so you might only be able to see either my shoes or my head, maybe not all of me. So we're going to see how it goes, and we apologise in advance if you lot can't actually see any of the good bird stuff. Now, we're just doing the same as we have been the past few times with Perry. So we're going to let him go onto his perch. We're going to get Jack to go grab that creon's handle for me. And what I'm going to do, Jackie boy, is I'm going to ask you to be just over there a little bit, unwind all that creons for us, just in case we end up with a flyby. And sort of as you've done before, I know you already know it, just a nice gentle sort of bringing him down if he goes a bit too far. Now, we do have a bit more of a breeze today, actually, Jack, than I was expecting, so I don't know how this is going to go. We'll give him a decent amount of room to get himself sorted. That's what we do. We'll just see how this little guy does. Oh, lovely. Well done, little Perry. Jack, do you mind dropping the crayons and grabbing your phone, bringing it over for us? We'll video in a little bit more at the late. If you grab my glove on the way as well, please, but I'd appreciate that. Fantastic. Now, while you're here, Jack, obviously you can see right now, dude, he's on that lure, which is great, but he's not attached to the lure. He's attached to that crayons. So what we're going to do, we're going to box clever, and we're going to think if this is a worst case scenario now and he wants to fly off, I need to manoeuvre myself where I can control the situation. So all I'm going to do is very calmly, I'm going to keep this line tight so he can't pull away too much with that food, so we can get him to grab with his feet, and we're again going to unlock that instinct to grab his prey. And what's happened there is I've moved to the side of him, and of course he's just thinking, oh Pete, what are you doing? I don't like this. So he's gone to move and he's showing his back to us. So all I'm going to do to help this out, I'm going to slowly bring you around behind me, so you'll be to my left, please, Jack. We're going to work our way around so that we're in front of him a little bit more. And I'm going to keep this line tight so we can't go too far. So one. And just loosen that line a bit now, because I don't want him to get a wing tangled or anything like that. We're going to stay low, we're going to stay calm. Obviously, as we've moved, he's not been too keen on it. Not the end of the world. Got to remember, like Simon, he doesn't really know me and you yet. So we're just going to let him eat that food and just slowly learn that I'm not here to steal your dinner or anything like that. This is the other problem with that weight being that quarter of an ounce higher. You can see how much it's changed his brain. Good lad. Good lad. We'll let him eat that one. Settle down. Okay, Perry. Dinner. There we go. Now that he's eaten, if we were going to move, now would be a slightly better time than before. Not because he's distracted, but because you can prove to him that, look, we're letting you eat, we're not here to take food and can start becoming friends. I may, however, Jack, ask you to just stay where you are. I'll move with him a little bit. So there we go, that's it, buddy. Yeah, you can face me. Now, the thing that he's not brilliant at so far is jumping back onto Simon's glove at the end. He wants the food and he'll grab it and he tries to make a bit of a quick getaway. So I have a feeling, especially with his behaviour so far, the same thing's going to happen. So I'm going to get my food out for him while he's eating and I'm going to let him see it. And let him see what we've got. Oh, you're plucking as well now, aren't you, Dick? Let him see all the juicy bits to this chip. I'm going to offer my hand out to him. That's it, let him come to me. Good boy. And rather than grabbing his equipment straight away, I'm letting him have this little nibble. Letting him realise again, I'm not big, I'm not scary, and letting him see this hand. Grabbing my equipment, slowly bringing it round. It's a bit messy, he's a little bit mantly with me, but we can work on that over time. And now I want to get this creance out of the way, ASAP. I've got him in a nice safety hold here. I'm not too fussed about his wings or his feathers on me. That's it, bud, that's it. And I'm not going to move these wing feathers particularly. I'm going to let him feel whatever he's feeling and doing, and hopefully just teach him that everything's okay with me. And you'll see, if we were to do this again with him tomorrow, you would see all this will have come into play. There you go. That's nice. Yeah. There you go. And again, rather than putting the next piece of food in while he's distracted, I want him to see the food coming from me. So he learns, oh, Pete's McDonald's, Pete's going to give me loads of food. So here's your next KFC. There you go, that was a messy one. Good boy. And you can see already, he's like, oh, I'll face Pete. Pete's got a bit of food, I like this. And it's just getting him to realise that, yes, he loves Simon, obviously, but getting him to realise that I'm the fun uncle and that he can eat his dinner with us. Good boy. There we go. Now, I feel comfortable with him now. He seems a bit more comfortable with me, so I'm going to pop his leash back on. There we go, little man. A little wrap round. There we go. Right then, that's a good one. I think we'll finish up there, guys. And hopefully, if the weather's okay, you'll see more of Perry tomorrow or the day after.
Oh, right then, folks. It's day, I've lost count of what day it is. And we're out yet again with Perry, seeing how it goes. Rain has just started to come down. Not too much at the moment, he's still got pretty good waterproofing. But we're going to see how or if that affects us. He's very, very excited, very, very keen. He's a little bit hungrier than he has been the last time or two that I think I've worked with him. I'm just hoping he's not too hungry and isn't all over me like a really nasty rash. So, I'm going to put him on the crayons, get this lure out, see what we're doing, and hopefully show you any more progress that he has done with us. Wow, Jill.
It is at this point, folks, Pete completely forgets which way he's supposed to be holding the camera.
Right, folks, I was a little bit on the naughty side then. And rather than keeping a hold of the crayons, which is what the bird is tethered to, just like a long leash for a dog, I put it down on the floor so I could run back and grab the camera. So I must admit, not very good falconry, but it's worked out okay. That means it was safe. So anything that goes wrong, that we shouldn't have done it. If it goes right, then it's fine. But he's here. Oh, there you go. Came running over for his food. I was too busy listening to the sound of my own voice to have captured that one for you, folks. But here he is, tucking into that dinner. Now, I don't know how much of that flight was actually caught on video, as I wasn't expecting to go as far on that crayons as I did. However, he was very keen for it and I nearly mistimed it. So as I've got a revolution of that law, I can see him bob himself up and down in the air, which, although, not brilliant maybe from my side of things, I could have timed it a bit better. It was great to see that he was still chasing it. Timing wise at the end, threw it up and he caught it really, really nice. It all worked itself out. So again, just another little sign really of how even the not perfect things can actually work quite well every now and again, if your mindset's right. Right, on that note then, guys, I want to finish this guy on a really good mindset. He's done really well. He's tucking into his dinner. So I'm going to say ta-ra for now and catch you all on the next one, guys. Have a good one.
There we go. That's why I should. I haven't got a loop on these trousers. It's got to be paid anyway. It's day 5, isn't it?
I think so.
Fifth one out, something like that. We'll go at a bit more of a distance just to see if the hit's alright.
Oh,
He's going.
I've got hold of him.
He was coming.
Straight for the law.
He was going to loop round then. So, if I can get back up here. I'll have to. We'll go with that one. He was going to loop round then, so we might get him loose sooner than we think.
Birds are definitely weird and wonderful.
That didn't go. Nah.
Yeah.
He should have been on the crayons then, not so much on the filming.
Sorry.
What's with filming as well, mate?
Oh yeah.
You've got the floor then. Right, that's gonna.
Do you want to grab?
No, right. Hang on. So even at this point, even though we've made a bit of a faux pas with the crayons, you'll notice that Perry's really interested in what we're doing and is quite happily following me around the floor, which is always a bonus. Wasn't the best throw for me, but he went straight for it, so it's all good. Not still in it. Right, for the eagle-eyed ones amongst you, you'll notice that he's not on a crayons or anything. So, as normal, well, he was getting carried away, so I had to let him go, and I'm on my own. So, we've flown him free for the first time. That is a success. That's a complete success. Unfortunately, we didn't get it on film. So what we are going to do is get him, hopefully, coming back to us. Hit it twice. He wasn't really grabbing it, but the good thing is he came back, circled round and came back in for another attempt, which is brilliant. There we go. That is all I want. For the first time loose, that is bloody marvellous. However, I need to get that round there so we can actually put your equipment back on, can't we? And then you can have another 2 afterwards. So yes. So you hit, didn't quite grab hold of it, hit it, but didn't grab it, let go, circle round, come back for another attempt, grabbed it again, and then let go. It didn't quite, it wanted to carry on with it, but didn't quite have a full grip of it. But then kind of just dropped down onto it afterwards. So yeah, I'm happy with that, really happy with that. Aren't we, mate? You gan it and you're just eating it up now, aren't you? So yes, unfortunately, didn't catch it on film because he was an eager beaver and just wanted to go. And if I'd have been faffing about with the camera for too long, he'd have got too stressed and just would have had enough. So I took the bird's lead and went with it, didn't we? So yes, very, very happy with that. Literally 30 seconds, that's what it was. But 2 circles round, came in, hit there, job's a good one. So next time he's out on his own, we'll let him out for even longer. Won't we, Perry? One more for you. Yeah, alright, you can drop that bit though. Don't have it. Anyway, successful first run. Next one we'll catch the whole lot on film. So today with Perry, go on and put light on. Today with Perry, what we're going to do is we're actually going to fly him, let him go for a couple of passes. I've got no hands here. We're going to let him go for a couple of passes. So we're going to see what he does. He's hitting a lure with no problems whatsoever. So we're going to try and fly it a little bit more properly today. And this is where, as well, if the filming's poor, it's because Barney's doing it. Yes or no? But can you sit still so I can get telemetry on? Anyway, you have him.
So come on then.
So Pete's gonna have him, and then Pete can give us a bit more time to set up, because you might have seen the one from the other day where I wasn't quite ready for him and he nearly took my head off. So we'll see where we go on that one.
Do you want to slip him from the glove, or do you want to pop him on his little perch?
Let him go back to the perch, I think. Yeah, let him go back to the perch, because I think that's what he wants to do as well, isn't it?
Yeah, I think
so. And I'll just set up ready and ready to go. So here we go.
I'll let you two head in front for a couple of seconds and then I'll join you.
You kind of hang around about there, Boo. See what happens.
He knows where you are.
Yeah. He's an eager beaver, isn't he? He is. Hey! Go away.
crashed?
Sounded like it.
I think he's just landed on the floor, hasn't he?
No, he's landed on a target for the accelerator. He's ended up going in.
Peregrine sat on the target.
Oh, I can't see it.
Oh, if you zoom in there, bud. You see him up there? So
Here he comes.
there we go.
Oh, I just missed that bit there.
I don't think we'll get many passes out of him because he's tired already. Let him have this one. Hey! Ho!
He was tired already then, he was.
Oh, by the sounds of it, he smacked that.
Yeah, I'll cooperate that.
No, good.
Chuffed to pieces with that one. Apart from him landed on the target. But anyway, you're all good, mate.
Hopefully he knows not to do it again.
Yeah. So now what we need to do is build the stamina up. Yeah. So not too close, not too quick coming in, Barney.
Okay.
You can come in. Because obviously, he knows who you are, but we don't want to come in too quick.
Yeah.
Well done. So yeah, apart from him landing inside the cage, I think he did really well then.
Yeah.
And obviously we just need to build his stamina up now. So, just keep going like that for him. And he hit the alert.
Yeah.
Definitely hit the alert. Happy with that chappy, aren't we, mate? Come on,
when he lands on the glove, he jumps. And
There we
he's
go.
leaning into you like that.
Yeah. You don't sit properly, do you, when you first jump on? There we go. Happy bunny. That is a success, folks. We just need to build his stamina up now.
I think your dad used to be doing silly stuff like that.
Yeah.
Plop.
That's made out of an old falconry glove, that is.
It's actually.
Yeah.
Do we bring in all her in here for him to fly at that one to see if there's any preference, because obviously that's the centre's low and it's very different in shape and texture and stuff in it. So
I think the strangest lure I've ever seen was my one, because it's like an actual bird, isn't it?
well, yeah, you know the big U-shaped ones that you attach wings to and stuff.
Yeah, because the one I have, it's like a big block, and it's got these big wings, and it's got like a little head on it and everything.
Oh, it's massive, mate. It's huge.
It's
I
like,
think some of them are just, they're made for show.
Yeah. So there you go. Perry's free, he's flying free. He did really, really well. You also see us three having a bit of a natter at the end there about shapes of lure, and Barney's learning how to swing the lure as well. Pete obviously showing off at the end with his lure swinging, but all good fun. So yeah, all we're going to do with Perry now is we're going to build his stamina up. So you'll see a bit more of him. You're going to see a bit more lure swinging and a bit more of falcon flying. And hopefully as well, you're going to see Barney doing some lure swinging and flying a falcon as well at some point. But anyway, so with that said, and no further ado, I think as episode 3 goes, that pretty much brings us to an end, folks. It's also pretty much the end of the day. So have fun, hopefully. We'll see you next time. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well, folks. And then you'll get to see what we get up to for the rest of the year.